Justin for the MTGNoob.com here bringing you another week of Standard. Now, I know Chris just showed this deck back in April, but I wanted to show it again because most people might not realize this, but I think that right now Standard has some of the most powerful 1 and 2 drops that have ever been in Type 2 at any one period of time. If it's not number 1, it's close up there. We have cards like Champion of the Parish, which can regularly get up to 5 power. We have Experiment 1, which usually gets up to about 2 or 3 in this deck. Boros Elite is usually attacking for 3, and those are just 1 drops. We have Burning Tree Emissary, which is essentially a free creature, and when you combine it with stuff like Flinthoof Boar or Lightning Mauler, which usually can give both those creatures haste, you can usually swing for anywhere from 6 to 10 on the second turn. So, and with the advent of Frontline Medic, all these creatures are really resilient. This is a pretty cheap deck to build. Most of the key cards in it are uncommon. You have a couple commons. It's not, other than the mana base, which of course is the most expensive part of any deck, it's not super chock full of rares. We have like Frontline Medic, Mayor, Thalia, and Champion of the Parish, which are only rare creatures in the main, and none of those, any of those are expensive either on Moto or in real person. So we talked about the main deck a little bit. Let's go over the sideboard. We have 3 Bonds of Faith, which are used for other aggro decks that maybe aren't playing a lot of humans. We have Boros Charms, so you can save your creatures when you're playing against mass removal. We have Electricity, so it can kill Lingering Souls tokens and other mana creatures. We're playing Fiend Hunter for spot removal, Gruul Charm for flying creatures, and Nearheath Pilgrim, which is kind of an interesting choice. That's also played against other decks which are really fast, unless you can gain life back as you're dealing damage. And we're playing a Singleton Torgom's Crypt in the case for like junk rights and stuff like that. No, as I said last week, we're not doing any more conclusion videos anymore. We're just doing the introduction video, and we're going to kind of encompass everything that was in both those videos in that just one introduction video. So this was recorded at the end of our matches. We did 5 matches. We went 4-1. We lost our last match because we kind of got mana hosed, and we were playing against another really fast deck. Even so, we were able to put up a good fight. We went 2-1 and almost came through in the end. So I think that's about it. Next week you might have Chris back for Standard, so I don't really know what to tell you quite yet on that. Dragon's Mace will be live by then, so it should be a little more interesting. We might start seeing some new builds, some new decks. Standard might not be as still as it's been for the last week and a half or so. That's it for now, so we're going to go ahead and jump into some matches.